The girl received a call from her boyfriend just as she was about to end her workday and head home. A female co-worker, pretending she had already left, approached the girl's computer. She stole the design draft that the girl had painstakingly created. Just as the girl was about to go eat with her boyfriend, she remembered that she hadn't shut down her computer, so she and her boyfriend went back to the office. They were surprised to find the computer already powered off. Her boyfriend guessed that a co-worker must have helped shut it down, but the girl said she had been the last person to leave. Then, when she checked her design draft, she discovered it had been tampered with. However, the girl wasn't overly worried, because she had a habit before every design session. That was embedding her name into her designs. Moreover, the design draft wasn't yet complete. She guessed that whoever had stolen it would surely come back to meddle with her computer. The next morning at work, the girl deliberately placed a toy with a miniature camera at her workstation. Soon it was the day to evaluate the design drafts. The person judging the entries was the general manager of the girl's family company. The moment he saw the girl, the manager nearly called out her young miss title. The girl quickly shook her head to signal him not to expose her identity. At that moment, the imposter who had stolen the draft thought the manager was calling her, because on her first day at work, everyone had mistaken her for the young miss. She simply posed as the girl. The manager then began evaluating the design entries. None of the other employees' drafts were approved, until the imposter presented the stolen draft to the manager. Only then did the manager break into a satisfied smile. He said that the design department had struck gold this time. The supervisor, praised by the manager, was thrilled. Unexpectedly, the girl suddenly exposed the imposter's plagiarism. Hearing this, the manager flew into a rage. He demanded that the supervisor explain exactly what had happened. Since everyone in the design department believed the imposter was the partner company's chairman's daughter, they had always been eager to curry favor with her. Now they were helping the imposter slander the girl as the real plagiarist. To prove that the design draft was hers, the girl took out the video recording on her phone. Sure enough, it showed the imposter tampering with her computer. The imposter still refused to admit she had stolen the draft. She explained that her own computer had malfunctioned. She had only used the girl's computer to modify the draft. Hearing this, the others all supported the imposter. Because the girl's video surveillance evidence was insufficient, they didn't know the girl had another piece of evidence. She liked to hide her name in her design drafts. Hearing this, the imposter became extremely nervous. When everyone saw that the girl's name was indeed hidden in the draft, the imposter was thrown into a state of panic. Yet she still refused to admit that the design draft belonged to the girl. Instead, she accused the girl of altering her design. Just as the two were in a fierce argument, the supervisor immediately told them to stop, so as not to embarrass the manager. The manager expressed that he really liked the design. He asked the supervisor to determine the draft's rightful owner as soon as possible. Then they would proceed with a contract. Next, the manager asked the girl why she hadn't let him step in to resolve the matter. The girl claimed she wanted to conceal her young miss status. After all, she had come to the company to intern, and she could handle the situation herself. Therefore, she asked the manager to continue keeping her identity secret. At that moment, an employee happened to walk by. He saw them talking together and mistakenly thought they were having an affair. He quickly snapped a photo. Then he hurried back to the office and showed the photo to everyone. After seeing it, the imposter finally understood why the manager had favored the